there, science enthusiasts! Welcome back to another fascinating journey into the wonders of our brain. Ever wondered how your brain can remember a family picnic from 25 years ago in vivid detail? It's pretty mind-blowing, right? Those moments, the laughter, the smells, and even the weather. How does our brain manage to keep such detailed records for so long? Let's dive into the incredible science behind long-term memory. Our brains are like supercomputers, but way cooler and more complex. Imagine a computer with endless storage capacity, capable of not just storing data, but also making connections and learning from experiences. That's our brain for you. Each day we experience tons of events, and somehow, our brains manage to store some of these memories for decades. But how does it decide which memories to keep and which to let go? So how does this magic happen? How do we remember some things so vividly while others fade away? It all starts with neurons, our brain cells. These tiny powerhouses are the building blocks of our memory. Picture neurons as tiny messengers that constantly chat through electrochemical signals. They are in a perpetual state of communication, sending and receiving information. Between these neurons are small gaps called synapses. These synapses are the bridges that allow neurons to pass messages to each other. When a neuron fires an electrical signal, it releases chemicals called neurotransmitters across these synapses. These chemicals are the messengers that carry information from one neuron to another. The receiving neuron picks up these chemicals and fires its own signal. This back-and-forth communication is the essence of how our brain processes and stores information. This signaling process is how memories get encoded in our brains. It's like writing information onto a hard drive, but much more dynamic and adaptable. Now, here's the cool part. The more a neuron fires and communicates with another neuron, the stronger their connection gets. This is known as synaptic plasticity. Think of it like practicing a piano piece. The more you practice, the better you get. Repetition strengthens the neural pathways, making it easier to recall the information. Over time, these connections become so strong that recalling a memory becomes a breeze. It's like having a well-trodden path in a forest, easy to find and follow. But if neurons don't chat often, their connections weaken and can even disappear. This is why some memories fade over time. It's like an old friendship. If you don't keep in touch, you drift apart. The same goes for our memories. They need to be revisited to stay strong. In essence, our brains store memories by strengthening the connections between neuron networks. The more we use these connections, the stronger they become. The activity of these neurons determines whether we remember or forget something. It's a dynamic process that depends on how often and how strongly these neurons communicate. So the next time you reminisce about that family picnic from decades ago, remember, your brain's been hard at work, keeping those neuron connections strong. Pretty fascinating, right? It's like having a personal historian in your head. The human brain is truly a marvel. Its ability to store and recall memories is just one of its many incredible functions. Thanks for tuning in to explore this incredible science with me. I hope you found it as fascinating as I do. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more mind-blowing content. Your brain will thank you for it. Until next time, keep that brain buzzing. Stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of your mind.